Hand of Fate with Deraj, also known as Jared, or me. We're going to be fighting Jack of Plague this time.
Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
So we're fighting rats now. Rats, they tend to be larger numbers but weaker. It's kind of how it goes with this. We're going to put the huge hammer in there. We have all the weapons. Now we can choose. I'm going to put this mercenary. No, I'm going to put this in and this in. And we'll take out time heals because I'm not much for healing stuff. But we don't have rings yet, so it'll be good to have rings in our deck. Encounters. So I want to put all these in, and we have just enough. So now we have 18 cards that we can get. Each game you play, the more cards there are, and the more variability you get. So now we're going to be fighting Jack of Plague.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
Alright, our journey begins. And, alright, how much you want to bet? This is the maiden. No. It's the first game. We haven't gotten the maiden the first floor. Our first one.
Towards jealously guarded secrets. Interesting.
Embertown Hero. You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you that he's seen combat recently. Ask him his troubles. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village of Embertown. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest of them down. If you have any honor, you will find these jackals and make them pay. So, this is going to put an Embertown Hero card on top of another card and replace it. So instead of, on that fourth card there, instead of having whatever's underneath it,
Goblins.
we're gonna fight
I do
Embertown
love
Hero
goblins.
bandits.
Truly, I haven't seen their
Goblins.
like in years. Excellent.
One night you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as they notice you stirring, they run away. They've stolen some of your food and gold. 3 of goblins. You scramble to your feet and chased after the thieves. As you rise to your feet and to retrieve your belongings, you realize that it's not only goblins stirring in this cave. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. 3 of dust, so we've got goblins and bandits. And you can see the little red dots on the bandits. That means that they're stronger. They have upgrades. So we want to destroy these bandits because these bandits can be bad news if they start attacking us while we're attacking the goblins. However, this does run the risk of letting the goblins free, which we don't want to do. However, it doesn't matter as much because we have no gold, and we had no gold, so there's not much we can lose. By the way, I'm recording these videos in batch, so like all the videos have been recorded at the same time so far. If there's any problems with the audio, which I checked to make sure the narrator's voice wasn't too loud and that my voice could be heard and that the narrator was not too quiet either. But I haven't checked much with the music. The music does seem loud to me though, so I'm going to turn it down. I want it to be more background. Oh, subtitles. Didn't even know that exists in this game. That'll be good. So now, if you're just reading, or if you're watching, and I may be talking at the same time as the narrator, you can just read what he's saying. That's useful. I think we got all the gold. 18 gold. Don't remember having gold to start with, but we have one now. With the goblin threat dealt with, you continue on your way. And now we have Embertown Hero.
Let's find out what type of character you really are.
You have caught up with the Embertown village raiders, who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we shall share the spoils with you. Refuse to deal with the thieving scum." We're a good guy. You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you are about to show them. The dealer draws you one monster card. 3 of dust. They move in for the kill. Yeah, right. We're gonna kick their butt like we kicked those bandits' butt before. The bandits don't seem to use the throwing knives, but they are stronger. I haven't noticed them using throwing knives. I don't know if that's an actual thing, or if it's just maybe an aesthetic thing, or a way of saying that the bandits get stronger, or something like that. I'm not sure. We'll see as we continue along our way. You carefully turn out the thief's pockets. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. You get 1 equipment, a sword. What do we have
The
now?
most fundamental symbol of might for an age.
We're gonna use the sword. 30 gold, that's nice. 5 max health, so we can increase our max health. You can also but have very little max health. I've gotten down to like 20 max health, and that makes it very easy to die. Afterwards, you return to tell the hero of Embertown of your success. He gestures for you to come closer. In barely more than a whisper, he relates the location of an ancient treasure hidden in the Valley of the Hill Giants. Then he dies. The card's token is now yours. I'm betting that's going to be Hill Giants or something like that. That would make sense. I'm adjusting where my controller is sitting so that my butt doesn't go numb.
Leave this one time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends.
We're just going to go with
the
him.
animal kingdom.
I think he said that the horse was our friend or
Each of
something
these
like
cards
that.
is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
Okay. It's a little bit, like, philosophical of him. See, weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of a canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines. Yay. Thick vines make it easy. Alright, this one. Yay. Very carefully make your way to the bottom. Receive 1 weapon card. Alright, we're not going to use that. Oh wait, yes, we should. Wait, the sword... Okay, 1 second. The axe does more damage than the sword. We're going to use this. It doesn't make much sense. You would think axes would do less damage than a sword. But, oh well. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. The jeweler. Jewelers specialize in selling artifacts and rings. High prices. Well, we'll look. We haven't seen any rings yet. And artifacts, we've only seen the 1. And I only used it once. Buy items. Mercenary contract. Probably buy that if these aren't good. All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body. Healer's ring. Whenever the player receives healing, they also gain 1 gold. That's not very useful. Let's go ahead and get... We'll get this because we haven't gotten it yet.
Poison. It's the tool of the traitor.
And we'll buy 1 food.
Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in combat.
Leave the shop. And we could have picked the mercenary one, and that would give us more than what we paid back in gold, but
Priests,
it
gods,
doesn't
and
really matter.
eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. Are you hungry? I can part with 3 of my meager supplies for only 12 gold. I don't have 12 gold. Goodbye. And now we continue on our adventure. Forest escape.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Ooh, we got ambushed. 4 bandits. Okay, well, combat's fun. Every time we fight, we'll get a little bit better. Not. Oh, throwing knives. It's the first time they've been used. Against me, at least. There we go. I guess they have to be really far away to use them. Oh, traps. Don't want to get hit by traps. Traps do more damage than bandits, I think. I don't want to risk it. Oh, he got hit by a trap. I should turn controller vibration off because it's probably making a noise. Alright, settings, where is controller? Alright, maybe we can't change it. Controls, maybe? Vibration disabled. There we go. Draw 1 game card. 25 gold, that's nice.
What brings you to play the game?
'Cause it's fun.
I know you will not tell me, like all the rest.
Ratmen
You are
hunting.
silent. Now you begin to trespass.
I actually skipped the
Ratmen's hunting
thing.
grounds.
Well, we get to see rats. Plague. 4 of plague,
Plague
4
by
rats.
name
Oh,
and plague
great.
by nature.
Well,
The
they're gonna
rats
burn
leave
themselves to
behind
death.
Deadly toxin.
Yeah, they leave like a miasma, like a gas, in their wake. We're gonna try not to die to that. I have died to it before, or come very close to dying. I don't know if it can actually kill you. A lot of poisons in games, they don't actually kill you. They just come as close as they can to killing you without actually killing you. We still haven't used this thing. I guess we'll use it next encounter if I remember. I'm not very good at remembering these things. I get distracted, I say something, and then I forget. Food card. We're eating rat meat. Yummy. Rat meat's like deluxe food.
At its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the true mysteries.
One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between the tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but are now faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seeming almost dazed. There is something about the place that dulls your senses, and for a while you forget your quest, forget even the path that brought you to this place. Continue. We need this huge success. I think it's this one. Oh no. Huge failure. Sensing a hidden malice about the place, you turn and try to find your way back out of town. You somehow lose your way and end up heading further into the crowds. The mystery of the carnivals await you. Let's get a huge success this time. This one. Yay. Huge success. That was a very easy game. You wander into a hall of curiosities. You pass rows of preserved bodies, some born mutants at birth, others simply creatures that you've never seen before. You continue to browse under their lifeless stares. Among the ancient devices and broken trinkets, you come across the torn remnants of an enchanted map. Upon closer inspection, you realize that it reveals some of the surrounding countryside. Useful. So we've got the maiden, of course, and the thing. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowds behind you. The day is just dawning, But which day? Looking back, you see ruins buildings. You see the ruined buildings of a country town, long ago abandoned. We spent maybe years in there or something. That would be interesting. We've been in there for centuries.
I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
One day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped you mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Let's ask to be blessed. By whatever strength my people yet hold, may you be protected on your journey. Draw one blessing card. Self-righteous. On any hit, the player inflicts 2 more damage for each blessing they possess, which is only 1. Because that's the only blessing we have. That's kind of weird, but we do more damage, essentially.
Better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. Hitch a ride.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune?
This might be the last.
No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different.
So
My
he believes his
powers are
own
genuine.
he believes his own lies.
So quick to anger. That's what makes them a mob, really.
Angry mob. As you approach the small town of Witchburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. The Ratmen have eaten all our food. We're starving. We demand food. Try to avoid the crowd. We don't have enough food. You turn about and head away from the crowd. Get him! Somebody cries. You run. Alright, we need to get a success. This one. Yay! Success. The starving peasants don't have the energy to catch you, and you flee. They're gonna turn into cannibals. Traveling mage. Now we can buy food.
Low. Can you press on?
Approach the shop. Let's buy some food. Buy food. Only one. Shoot. That's not very good.
I'm
We got 2 food for 12. When at other places we could have gotten. For 12, we could have gotten up to like 5 food. Dead King's Hall.
Greed.
Those are really
If it
big
were not for
spiders.
greed,
Really fat.
Then who would play at this game? A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
You see an ancient, ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. Draw 2 monster cards. 3 of dust, 2 of skulls. Attempt to take them by surprise. So either have huge success or failures.
Choose from
This
these
one.
options.
Failure. Yay, they're gonna end up surprising us. You are spotted as you approach and the creatures ready themselves for combat. That sucks. It would have been nice if we could surprise them and, I don't know, like, kill half of them. So there's traps. Let's let them run, because they'll start killing themselves in the traps. So I'm going to try to stay off these traps. Oh, I didn't click fast enough. You have to click whenever they have the little diamond. Or maybe not. You have to click whenever they have the other thing. There we go. For some reason, it's somewhat being unresponsive with the fact that I'm pressing counter. But that's okay. That makes it okay. Because it's kind of unfair that we get to counter everything. I mean, it's not a good way to handle it if it just sometimes doesn't do it, but I think it's, I don't know. I'm just talking. Damage 35, and it's holy.
It's called a huge hammer. You take a guess.
Function follows form. Gain 5 food. Gain 25 health. Hey, we are already at max health again. And we get the card token. Plus we got some food and we got some... Oh great, another angry mob.
Once the ratmen begin to creep towards the edge of the town, anger follows shortly behind.
As you approach the small town of Witchburn, we're somehow approaching it again. I guess we turned around. An angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. I think this might be the last one, so let's just give them half our food and be on our way. You offer to share half your food with the peasants. They gather around to see your offering. This isn't enough to even feed the children, someone cries. A fight breaks out amongst the peasants and you leave the scene. Please be the last one. Forced escape. Oh, we've got another. We have to go another level and we only have 2 food.
Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
Asleep in the forest.
We play for a token now.
Whilst sleeping in the forest, you are jolted awake by a voice calling your name. You see a vaguely human-shaped ghost rushing towards you. You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The ghost stops abruptly, hand signaling that it means no harm. Its voice is weak and distant. You forget me already? Has this place already corrupted you so? Lower your weapon. I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am. For a brief moment, the ghost's pale eyes feel achingly familiar. Please come home soon. You blink and the ghost is gone. At your feet is a bag of food. Yes! We're not gonna starve to death. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card. The card token is now yours. That's nice. Right when we are in need of food, we get a food gain card. 10 food. Oh, that's so much. That's so nice. And we're going to continue on our way. Angry mob for the 3rd time.
Turns, anger rises. Anger without form or direction.
As you approach the small town of Witchburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. The rat men have eaten all of our food. We're starving. We demand food. Oh, I'm going to give them half the food because I can't afford to risk that. Ratmen hunting.
They will not let you pass so easily. Prepare yourself.
You stumble upon a ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. 4 ratmen. That's not very hard. So we just happen to stumble upon... Why is that happening? Oh, our weapon has an ability. Fun. They're stunned now. So we do tons and tons of damage. They throw poison daggers and I'm not very good at reflecting those. You have a very short amount of time in which to reflect them. Whenever it's like a bar with green lines around it. Whenever that appears above my head, I have to press Y very quickly. Otherwise I take damage. Shop. Well, we have 0 gold, so we're just gonna pass. Hopefully this devil's choice.
I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. So I'm going to choose 2 of skulls. Since that is whom you wish to fight, I think today I shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun. He does that often, but sometimes he doesn't. It is actually random. He doesn't always just say, "Oh, I'm going to fight the other ones." He actually does sometimes let you choose. So now I see that the bandits are in fact using their throwing knives. So I'm gonna be more careful about the way I... Oh, that one uses throwing knife and he was right next to me. when you reflect the projectiles with your shield, it bounces them back into them, so it does actually do damage, which is nice. There's like fireballs you can reflect and things like that. Some of them don't necessarily make sense, like it would break your arm in half if you tried to block it. But, oh well. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. We get, chains of rage.
Chains for armor.
That's nice.
As you will.
Food. Thank you. And max health.
Well done.
And we get the token. That is nice. Hopefully this is the last one. Yeah, Jack of Plague.
He awaits. Plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
That sounds fun. Plague and pestilence and blood and teeth. Those are my 4 favorite things. The 2 P's, plague and pestilence. Lightning. He's like an electric rat. He's wearing like a dog, like those things that dogs wear if they're biting their own tail or something. Bam. You can always just dodge their projectiles, which is useful. Oh no, there's like the gas there. That putrid gas. See, we just, do you see the knife that they threw at us? We reflected it. Oh no. Get out of here. This is where combat starts to become hard, because you have things that can't reflect or that hit very rapidly. See, this guy, he's hard, but we're gonna kill him. Oh no. I'll wait until I have this one last guy dead. See how he just like rapidly does these unblockable attacks? Kind of have to... Where did the other guy go? I fear him. He's like a tennis player. Wow. Wow. So now we are in a position in which we can kill him. That was like the hardest combat we've fought so far, and it's only gonna get harder. Jack of Plague. Nice. That was a long game.
Queens and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today.
And now to unlock the cards,
Your reward.
we get... This is for the Embertown hero. Ring of Justice. And warning signs. For exploring the Dead King's Hall, we get treasure chest. For showing the ghost you are merciful, you receive a sleep at the inn. For surviving the Devil's Choice, you receive Devil's Wager. And Ratman and Jack, you get Berserker Armor, Scorching Zeal, which is one of my favorite weapons, Culling the Ratman, King of Dust, and Old Graveyard. And we also get Ratman Hunting, more of them, more Ratman Hunting, more Ratman Hunting, and Mage's Tower. Oh, there's also mages. It's another enemy type.
Play. I do not want to just sit here. Now we
So,
play.
thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe if you are having a fun time watching this, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.